So the boys did a right smart amount of thinking, then laid it out for Enos and Cooter.
All right, well, y'all know that the Moonshine Race Course goes half on the road and half cross country. As long as you pass each checkpoint, it doesn't matter what route you take to get from one to another.
So what that means is we can leave the course, go out, rescue Daisy, and still get back in the race.
Exactly.
Well, how many guards y'all figure at the mill?
Now, the same ones as at the boar's nest. We already whooped up on them. I figure that's one thing we got in our favor.
And what happens at the mill?
That's the fun part.
What do you mean, switch cars?
After Cam clears the first checkpoint, he pulls into the woods. You meet him there with this. Later, you meet him at the last checkpoint at UT Road, and he finishes in your car, in case they check the engines at the finish line. You see, with this engine, we'd forfeit.
All right. I never agreed to no switching cars.
The car we bought you. Now, you do want 00 back in one piece, right?
Right.
Good. We'll be in touch. If you only knew what else we got cooking for the Dukes.
Now what's the matter, Clint?
Mama Joe, I was just thinking, you know, I know nothing's gonna go wrong, but I was just wondering if there happened to be a little flaw in this law, you're still gonna build that park in the swamp.
Sure, of course I would.
Well, see, the Hazzard folks, they could use that.
Well, you stop worrying your handsome head about that, partner.
Well, that's... Ooh. What's that?
Soil samples for construction tests. Don't you remember we gathered them when you took us to the swamp site? Now, don't you worry, Clint. Everything is in the bag.
Yes, sir, in the bag.
Meanwhile, the wedding plans was cooking like a Tennessee barn burning. Miss Hazel called everybody to pick up their patterns and materials, and that was that. Slicker than eloping.
And by choosing this fabric, it's lighter and it doesn't wrinkle so much.
Oh, that is perfect. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
But how will the bridesmaids' dresses be ready by Saturday?
Oh, a Hazzard gal can buy the material and the pattern, do her nails and her hair, and be in the dress when the fellow picks her up that night.
I'm so sorry your mother won't see you in your wedding dress. My mother missed all my weddings, and she's alive.
Mama Max.
Yes?
I was wondering, would you be in my wedding?
Me? Do you mean it?
Yeah, I never knew my mother, and I miss her now more than ever. But after all your help, well, I'd be proud if you'd stand in her place.
Oh, my dear. I have always dreamed of planning my daughter's wedding, only I never had a daughter. Yes. Oh, Daisy, we are gonna have a wonderful wedding.
Some guy named Mojo just showed up with his gang of gorillas. Said you sent for him.
Show him in.
What's going on, Mama?
You'll see. Mojo.
Hello, Mom.
Riker, meet Mojo and the boys. Extra insurance in case the Dukes try something stupid. Come on in.